Welcome back to yet another card kit, and this is the Christmas Trucks card kit, the November, I believe, card kit. So here is card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. And once I show you everything that's in this kit, we'll go ahead and we'll make these, and you can see how they're put together. And we have one more Christmas card kit after that, and then it will be the January card kit. And then we're caught up to date, and then I hope to have some more variety as to what I'm filming, like how-to videos and stuff, not just card kits. So just bear with me for a little while, and yeah, we'll get into what is in this card kit. So we have the card bases. So we have, all of them are portrait this time. And then our envelopes, A2 size for your finished cards. Our background papers, so we have this buffalo print, this green plaid, this green pine cone paper, and this pine branch. I'm not sure which direction this goes, but... And then we have this red snowflake with its mat, and it's only going to extend on 2 sides. This red plaid, and it also extends only on 2 sides. This red and white snowflake with its mat that extends on 2 sides. And this shorter one of the same. And this pine branch that also extends on 2 sides. We have 2 white poinsettias and 2 red poinsettias. We have 6 of these holly branches. And we have 8 of the berry branches. And you just want to be careful with all these branches that you don't pull too hard when you're separating them. And we have 8 of these pine branches. And our sentiments. So we have Merry Christmas, and we have 4 of those. Happy Holidays, I believe there's 2 of those. Silent Night. There's our last Merry Christmas. You don't want to be straight today. And Peace, Joy, and Love. Believe. Jingle Bells. Wishing You Joy. So there's 2 of those. Season's Greetings. And there is another Happy Holidays, and there are 2 of the Season's Greetings. And then we have our images. So we have this truck image, this truck image, this one, and this one. And stay tuned, because we'll get right into making these kits. And you can join along with me if you have the kit. If not, you can just use whatever you have and follow along with what you have. Alright, for the first card, we're going to need one of the card bases, the green plaid, the red and black snowflake paper, this truck image, one of the sentiments, a white poinsettia, 2 of the berries, 2 of the holly, and 2 of the pine branches. And glue, I'm using art glitter glue or you can use glue runner and glue dots. And I am using foam squares. Not necessary, but I do like having the dimension. So let's get started. So first you're going to fold your card base, and then you're going to take your plaid background and adhere it, keeping a white border around the whole paper. And then we'll take our red snowflake, red and black snowflake, and its mat, and we're going to layer those together. And we're going to put this towards the upper part of the card, so let's just add some adhesive. So we're going to leave about 3/4 of an inch at the top, just like so. And then we're going to take our image and put our foam squares on the back. I'll just put one in the middle for some stability. And we're going to put that in the center of the red cardstock, like that. And next we're going to work on our foliage. So we're going to take our white poinsettia, and I'm just going to apply glue just to the center so I can tuck the other things underneath. And I'm just going to put this underneath the truck in the middle, just like that. And then we're going to take our pine branches, and we're going to have them like this. Just a little bit of glue on the bottom. And just tuck that underneath the poinsettia, just like that. And the other side. And that's going to get tucked underneath as well. And then we're going to take our berries next. And I'm just doing the bottom of the berries just to adhere. I kind of like them sticking up a little bit for that dimension. And this one is going to go under this side, like that. And then we're going to take our holly branches, and I'm just putting glue on the stem. And we're going to stick that, tuck that in as far as you can. Oops. There we go. And this one as well. And then we'll just lift the petals of the poinsettia to make sure that they're all on top. And then we're going to take our sentiment and put some foam squares on the back. And this is going to go right at the bottom in the center. Right, like that, and there is card number 1. For your next card, you're going to need one of the bases, the buffalo plaid, the narrow strip of pine branches, this truck image, 2 of the pine branches, the red poinsettia, and 2 of the berries and your sentiment. Once again, we're going to fold our base and adhere the background paper to it. And then we're going to take the pine branch paper and its mat, and we're going to layer those together. These cards go together really, really fast. So if you don't want to spend a lot of time making Christmas cards, this is the way to go. Everything's cut for you. So you just want to center that on the background or on the mat. And then we're going to adhere this to the card base. And we're going to put it on the side about 1/2 inch from the edge here. Just like that. And then we'll take our image and put the foam squares on there. And one in the middle just for stability. And we're going to place this sort of, is it in the center? Yeah, in the center to the right. Right there. Just going to leave a little bit of the background on this side. And then we will take our red poinsettia and just putting glue in the center of it. Actually, we're going to wait with that. We'll start with these. We'll adhere these, and we're going to kind of use the corner of the picture as a guide and just stick them down so that they don't overlap the edge here. They can overlap the picture. Just dab off any extra, and then we're going to take this one and do the same, only on the bottom. That is going to go like that. Stick it down, and then we'll take the berries and place them like so. And the other one will go over top of the other pine branch like that. And now we'll add our poinsettia. I'll just add a little bit more glue here. Right like so. And then we'll add our sentiment to the top. And we're just going to offset it to balance it out just a little bit more. And so you have your second card. For the next card, you will need your card base, this pine bough background paper, the 2 red and white snowflake papers and their mats, this truck image, one of the sentiments, 2 of the berry branches, 2 of the holly branches, and 2 of the pine branches, and a white poinsettia. And we'll fold and adhere the background paper to the base. So I'm kind of going to put it this way because I'm kind of picturing like this as hanging from a nail on a wall. Like that. And then we're going to take the longest of the two red and white snowflake papers and layer it with its mat. And we're just going to center it and make the edges even. And then we're going to adhere this to the center of the card, like this. We're kind of making it look like a present, is kind of the idea I was having. And then we'll take the short one and adhere it to its mat. And adhere it to the base, and we're going to place this about 1/2 inch from the bottom, like that. Maybe a little bit more. And there we go. Now we're going to take our truck image, put the foam squares on the back. And we're going to place this close to the bottom snowflake paper. But we'll have a little bit of a gap here. And then we'll take our branches. I'm just going to lay them out kind of like that. Maybe a little higher. And we'll glue these down. Take the excess glue off, and then we'll take the holly branches and we'll just place them on top here. So I'm just placing them on top of the pine branches in a way that I like. Now we're going to take the berries and place them kind of straight out. Like that. My paper towel. And then we'll take the poinsettia, a little bit of adhesive on the back, and this is where you can use the glue dot instead. Just hold it for a bit, and then we'll take our sentiment, and we will place it right above the truck image, kind of centered between the top of the background paper and the truck image and the two sides. So there we have our third card. Alright, for the last card you will need the base, the pine cone paper, the red plaid paper in its mat, this truck image, red poinsettia, 2 of the holly leaves, 2 of the pine boughs, 2 of the berries, and your sentiment. And once again, we're folding and attaching our background paper to the base. And then we'll take our plaid and its mat and we'll layer them up together. just center it so that you have the white extending on two sides, and adhere this to the card base, and we're going to place it right in the center like so. And we'll take our truck image and use our foam squares. Let's place one more in the middle just for some stability. Since I'm using the small ones, I ran out of the big ones. And I'm just going to place this about 1/2 inch from the bottom. And then we're going to take our sentiment and put foam squares on there as well. And we're going to place this 1/2 inch from the top, centering it on the plaid paper, like so. And now we'll take our branches, our pine branches, and we're just going to place them. We want them to overlap the image just a little bit. And then we're going to take our berries. I'm just going to press this down a little bit more here. Take our berries and add them as well. Just layering on top of the pine boughs. And then our holly leaves. We're going to just put them straight across. Like that. And our poinsettia is the final piece, and we're just going to place that in the center. And there you have the last card. I hope you enjoyed making these with me, and there are timestamps down in the bottom if you want to come back to this and just watch each card video, each card process one by one that way. So there's timestamps in the description below, and there is also a link if you want this particular kit. There's a link below in the description for my Etsy shop and where you can find these. So thanks for watching. Bye.